What is your spirit animal and why? God forbid. I don't believe in spirit animals, so I just have the spirit of God living in me. Sorry. That one next, I will pass. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pauline, aka Mocha Mommy, and yeah, I'm back again with a video for you guys today. So today I'm gonna be doing a get to know me tag because yeah, I'm pretty like fresh on YouTube. Obviously no one really knows me, so I want you guys to get a sense of me, of my personality, of things that I like, of my opinions on certain things. And I just thought the get to know me tag would be a perfect way to just kind of do, get a bit of the basic questions out of the way. I just googled the questions and from like previous tags that people have done, and there was a whole lot of questions that I think it will be like too many, so maybe I'll do a part 2 video. If you guys are interested after this one, let me know. Holla at your girl. But before you move on to the video, before you really get to dig deep and know me, a way that you can continue to know me if you smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you get notifications when I have uploaded a whole new video. And it's just a way for us to keep in contact, for us to really get to know each other more. I love to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. So how am I gonna do that if you don't keep coming back? So please do that and share the video too, and let your friends know a new girl is in town on these YouTube streets. Okay, so yeah, anyways, enough rambling, let me get into the video. So the first question is, I'm actually so excited about this because who doesn't like talking about themselves? Anyway, so first question is, where did you grow up? Okay, so this is a loaded question because growing up in like 3 different main places now. So I was born in Nigeria. I am Nigerian, full-blooded green. Yeah, represent the 234. Yeah, so I grew up in Nigeria and I lived there. I was born there. And I moved when I was 10. So I moved there to the Netherlands. I lived in the Netherlands for about like almost 9 years. I was there because my dad moved for work. So his company moved him, and so the whole family moved, and it was great. I loved living in Holland. I think it was a really great place to grow up. So it was just nice. It was a really nice place, and also it loved Nigeria as well. I'm so happy that I spent at least the first 10 years. I feel like that was a perfect time actually for me to be there, because I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about like, so I'm like really elaborating on this question. But anyways, let me just say this. I was thinking about this the other day and I was like, it made me a little bit sad that my children might not grow up in Nigeria, because there's just so much about the culture that I love. Like honestly, I would not want to be from anywhere else but Nigeria. I'm so happy that I'm Nigerian, and there's just so many like jokes and so many nuances about our culture, about different things in terms of the food, the music, the pop culture. Like there's just so much nuances about things that I feel like my kids might not understand if they don't live there. And so that I just realized that the other day, and that really made me sad. And also because I don't really speak that much of the language. So we have 500 languages and 800 dialects. So my village, where my parents are from, So we lived in the city, but my parents are from a tiny village where only that village speaks the language in the whole of Nigeria, the whole of the world. Only that small village. So that language is what my parents speak, as well as English, because that's our national language. We were colonized by the British, if you don't know, so we speak English. And so my parents spoke Igara to us. That's a Nigerian language. And so me and my siblings, like, we understand very well, but in terms of speaking it, a myth. So that's something that I'm like kind of sad about, that I won't be able to pass that down to my kids. But I'll probably try to force them to learn Yoruba, because that's one of the three main traditional languages in Nigeria. So hopefully some way I can find someone that can teach them Yoruba and teach me too, because it is a really beautiful language. But anyways, wow, I went on and on about that. But so I grew up in Nigeria and in the Netherlands. And then the second question is, where do you currently live? So now I live in Vancouver, Canada. Woo, woo. So I've lived here since 2013. So it was 6 years in August. So I've been here a while. I moved here for university, and so I've been living here. I've graduated and now I'm working. So yeah. How tall are you? Okay, so this one is a question. Okay, I feel like with every question there's gonna be some long ass answer. It's never just straightforward with me. But anyways, so I for the longest time, for the past few years, thought I was 5'7", which is, I think, 169 centimeters. That's what it says on my license, on my documents, whatever. But then recently I got a personal trainer, and one of the things I had to do was like height me. What's the word? Like when you weigh someone's weigh them, when you height them, do you height them? I don't know. He measured my length, my height. I don't know what you call that. But anyways, and he was like, you're 5'8". I'm like, you know what? That makes sense, because I feel these days I've been feeling tall. I feel like I've been like feeling a lot taller than the average girl. So I feel like all of a sudden I grew a little bit. And even my feet, I used to be an 8/8.5. Now I'm like strictly 8.5, sometimes even bordering on 9. Like 8s do not fit me anymore, a myth. So I feel like I grew up, and then my feet had to accommodate for that growth too. So now I think I'm 5'8", but I had an argument with my siblings the other day, and they said I'm not 5'8". So I'm like, I was heighted. So like what are we talking about here? Anyways, I'm 5'7/5'8". Dogs or cats? Girl. Cats are no, meow and all that. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I do not mess with cats. Myth. Especially black cats. So in Nigeria, we're very superstitious, and so what things to do with cats, we do not mess with. For the longest time, I was scared of dogs. Like if I see a dog that street, ooh, you'll see me 2 blocks down with the quickness. I do not mess with dogs. Even like puppies, not really. I don't really mess with them either. If like someone like forced me to pet their puppy, you know, like some people just stand there waiting for you to pet their dog. Like they just expect it, and I guess it makes them feel good. Like if it was a puppy, I'll be like, oh, cute. But if it was a dog, I would straight up be like, nah, peace out. I think it stems from trauma of being chased by a dog. Oh man, the stories. I feel like every question I'm gonna have an elaborate answer on. So basically, when I was in Nigeria, my neighbors, these 2 naughty boys, they were my friends, but they were very naughty, always mischievous, you know, guys at that age. So they got it was a puppy at that time, but I think it was like a German Shepherd. So they grow fast, right? And in Nigeria, they feed dogs like people food. Like if you're Nigerian, you know, they're feeding these dogs this, you know, strong food, and so these dogs grow fast. And usually dogs in Nigeria, they're either for like, you either see stray dogs, or or you see like guard dogs. So a lot of people, they will be like, beware, dog liveth hither there, you know. So the images of dogs and animals that I had from an early age is either like terror or like rabies, you know. So I never really like experienced animals in like a cute, oh, this is so nice, dogs man's best friend sort of way. So yeah, that's probably where the trauma started from. And so anyways, these two mischievous boys, they like set their dog loose on me, and so we lived in an estate where there was different houses. So it was like a gated estate with different houses, maybe like about 10 houses, and this dog chased me around this whole estate. Like, think of like duplexes around that are spaced out, like 10 of them. So it was a huge area. It chased me. I was probably like 8 or 9 at that point. So it was very traumatizing. I barely got away. Thank God that that dog was still relatively a puppy, but it was like, yeah, so I could outrun it. But if it had grown, myth, I would still, like, it would have probably pounced on me, you know. So that was traumatizing. And also so their dog had a dog house, and in our estate too, the main like landlord, he lived on the estate as well, and he used to like buy chickens for like during like Christmas time and like all those like big holidays. He'll buy a bunch of chickens and he'll like set them loose around the estate, like maybe a few months before, so that they get fat, they get big, well, just so that they live, and you know, and then when it's time, they'll catch them and eat them. I don't know if that makes sense, or if that's normal, but to us it was normal. And so these two boys, they lured one of the chickens into the doghouse. So with food, I guess it was there chilling. It was like, hey, Christmas came early. They said they're gonna eat meat. Look at me, I'm eating. So it was having a good ass time. And then they put their dog in that doghouse and then locked him. This chicken was screaming. This dog was like, it was a dog house, so this dog was chasing the chicken in the little dog house, and they were laughing. I was traumatized by that experience, and I was just like, whoa. And then before they let the chicken out, and it was limping. So that's a memory I'll never forget. So anyways, I say all this to say, I'll mess with cats, but now I mess with dogs. Like, I actually really would love a puppy. I've been thinking about it recently as well, like in the past year. Like, it would be so cute to have a puppy. Also, where I live, like, there's a lot of puppies in the area, and it's always so cute, and I do really like puppies. But like big dogs, I still don't mess with them. Anyways, funniest moment throughout high school. Oh, there was so much funny moments. I had a lot of fun in high school. I really loved my friends. Like, my high school was not dramatic at all. Like, it wasn't like in the movies. Because I would watch like American movies and stuff, and you see like kids getting bullied and people, the mean girls and blah blah blah. My school was not like that at all. Like, I don't really remember anybody being a mean girl, really. I mean, in like the years of, maybe there was like some sassy girls, but like I wouldn't say they were like mean girls. So I had a good experience. I really enjoyed my friends. A funny memory, so oh my god, so me and these group of girls were like pretty tight, and we just used to like bully each other. Not bully in the literal sense of the word, but like we used to do silly stuff to each other to inflict pain on each other. We would like slap each other, like literally like slap each other, like, because we would wear like skirts, and so if you had bare skin, we just slap, and we just used to like terrorize each other and banter. We were so banterous with each other. I don't know if banterous is a word. That's where I get my dry and sarcastic sense of humor from, because my friends, like, we would just make jokes about each other all the time. And one of the ways to inflict mental and physical pain on each other. Oh, another thing is we used to always have water fights. Like, oh my gosh, that was so fun. We, especially during summers, we used to have so many water fights. Oh, such a good time. Anyways, so one of the things we for a period of time used to do to each other is like, so we had uniforms, because I went to a British school, so we had uniforms, and we didn't like the skirts because they were these long ass skirts. So we usually used to like the more like, you know, wannabe fashionable girls, including me, we used to like get like bodycon skirts from like just your normal stores, and that would be our uniform. They were not really appropriate most of the time. But anyways, so then the normal uniform was like a flared skirt. So one of the things we used to do each other is, if you see that one of us is wearing a bodycon skirt because it's tight, we would just go up and like pull it up or pull it down in the middle of like a bunch of people. I do not, now that I say it out loud, it's actually crazy. I do not know why we used to do that to each other, but we would like look for opportunities to just like embarrass each other. And so this one time it was my turn, because I'm guilty, because if you were wearing a flared skirt, it was a good day for you if someone pulled it up, because it'll immediately come down. But if you're wearing a bodycon skirt, it'll stay up while you're trying to, and I have memories of people just like collapsing on the floor trying to like just wriggle it down. And so this one time, I had a bodycon skirt on, and my friend in front of my crush decided to pull it up. Oh my god, I was so mortified, and I like ran down the hallway. As I'm running, I'm like trying to pull it down, because I do not have time to slap a bee. Like, I was gonna slap her, but I was like, I gotta look out for my situation first. So, and then I was just so embarrassed, and then she came back, she was laughing at me, and she was like, he told me to tell you that you have nice underwear on. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I was so pissed and embarrassed, and it was just, but it was funny. Now I think about it, it was funny. I mean, even after then, I found it funny, like, because we used to do that type of shit to each other. So anyways, that was one funny moment. I have other funny things, but maybe some of the time, yeah. Anyways, what year were you born? I'm a 95 baby. Are you have you gone to college? I have graduated from, well, I guess college is university, so I say university, but I have graduated from university. I graduated last year, and I studied economics and business. So not just a girl with looks, you know, beauty and brains. What is your spirit animal and why? God forbid. I don't believe in spirit animals, though. I just have the spirit of God living in me. Sorry, that one next, I will pass. And perfume, what scent is it? So these days, actually, I've been really into smells and like smelling good, and like trying to like up my game with like yeah, it's just smelling good. But and I like sweet smells. I'm realizing that I like more like sweet, like vanilla-y type of smells, not like a strong, like, I don't know, like the other day I smelled this like bubblegum scent. I was like, ew. More like vanilla, and I like rosy smells too. Yeah, so like flowery, soft vanilla scent. I'm really trying to find the scent that I like. And I got these two scents from Lush. I'm probably going to do a video on them because I really like them. So one was more like sweet vanilla-y, and then the other one was more like flowery. So yeah, those are the scents that I like, but it's more like body sprays type of scents rather than like strong perfumes. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Okay, so let me start with the OG. My absolute fave is Jenny Jenkins, because that lady, she literally was the spark and ignition to my passion for makeup and fashion, and also for hair, for even doing YouTube, like seriously. And I started watching YouTube like, I would say maybe like 2007, 8, literally binging on makeup videos. And there weren't a lot of girls that looked like me, my skin tone. Most of the time I was watching like white girls because they were really the only ones doing it. But Jenny was one of the very few black girls doing makeup, and I related to her a lot because I dealt with like skin problems, and she dealt with that, and I think is still dealing with that. So I really related to her on that. And she's also Nigerian, I'm Nigerian. And there was also different things, like just her style. I really liked her style. I wanted her style to be like my style. So there was so many things that we related on, that I related to her on. And so till this day, I love her, and she's just such a sweet person. Like, I could tell, there's some people that you don't know because they show you their best foot forward, but like, she's just so sweet, I could tell. So she's my absolute fave. I also like Nella Rose because she's funny, and she's just like she's a whole mood all the time. She's great. I like Nella Rose. And then I also watch like some like podcasts on YouTube. Chucky Online, he's really good for like a podcast banterist type of podcast. There's a bunch more, but yeah, this video is getting long. Last question, what are your life goals? So many, but I will keep it specific to YouTube. In YouTube, I just want to be consistent this year. I want to be really consistent, and just like make my dreams happen and just have fun with it. I want to be just content. A lot of people say that they want to be happy, and I feel like happiness is a short-term emotion. Because you can be happy for periods of time, like for bursts. I feel like contentness is a lot more powerful. So I want to be content in the sense that I just want like a life where I'm like, nice, I'm good. I don't need those bursts. Like, well, everybody needs those bursts of like happiness, but I don't think it's realistic to have a constant burst of happiness. Like, you have those moments, like, when that direct deposit hits, that's a happiness, that's a burst. But yeah, I still say I want to be content. I want to be at a place where I'm like, I'm doing great, I'm loving the way my life is moving, I'm hitting all my goals, just stable and content with a few bursts in the middle. My life goal, I would say, let me just pick the YouTube thing, is to be more consistent, especially in 2020. And just like really feel fulfilled with what I'm doing, and really feel like in everything that I'm doing, I just want to be like, this is where I'm supposed to be, wherever I am, in terms of like the location, like country or job or hobby. Like, I just with people I'm around, I just want to feel like, yep, this is where I'm supposed to be. It feels right. That's I don't know if you can count that as a goal, but that's my answer. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me today. I hope this wasn't boring for you. I enjoy doing this, and I feel like I will want to answer, because there's a whole lot of other questions, stuff about like talking about, are you single? Well, you don't know yet. You're gonna have to check out part 2 for that. So anyways, there's so much more questions that I'll probably try to do another one. If you guys have questions for me, please let me know in the comment section, and I will add it to the part 2 of the video. So and make sure that you subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and like the video so I know that you like it, so I know that I should do another one. And also subscribe. Okay, all right, bye.